Hi Aries, welcome to your reading for May 2022. This will be for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Those intuitively guided. You could have planets in the sign of Aries. Whatever brought you, I say welcome. Shout out to my friend on the 22nd of March. I read for a lot of Aries, but personally I think that's the only one I know. So anyway, I took a second before I began your reading to look at your year in review. It's just to help you through the year. And all I had to do is read your title, and I remembered immediately. You had the Empress and the Emperor side by side. And I did feel it was love, but I felt it was even more than that. I felt a real sense of power. I don't know, you had a great reading, so definitely check it out. Okay, I'll leave you a link. Let's go ahead, and start with Mother Mary. Mother Mary's Oracle card. Get our words of wisdom. Mercy. Have mercy on my soul. I am kind and thoughtful towards myself and others. I am kind and thoughtful towards myself and others. You know, it's like giving others mercy, but also giving yourself mercy. Okay, we'll read that at the end. That's where I feel like the words are the most profound, but we'll definitely see how it plays into our reading. Again, I am kind and thoughtful towards myself and others. All right, let's go ahead and bring the tarot in. Already pre-shuffled, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a few shuffles for you. Everything I do it for you. Sorry about that. Ugh. I was supposed to be Bryan Adams. All right, let's give him a cut. Aries, you are the last reading for this month, but I always feel last is the best. Like, I feel like our guides save the last reading. I don't know, just as well. Let's get into it and let's see. All right, we're going to shuffle, and just going to quiet my mind. Quiet your mind. Okay, we have the wheel. Destiny. We have the Eight of Wands, fast-moving energy. You should feel pretty comfortable in this energy. It's interesting, we have the wheel. And again, the wheel, you know, we could be like a measure of time. Something may have been like almost like the Hangman. I wouldn't be surprised if the Hangman's on the bottom of the deck type of energy. Because now it feels like there's movement in something, and there's fast moving. You know, it's funny because all these wands are coming down. And normally you'll see like 4 wands going up, which is your intention, and then 4 wands coming back. Right? What I put out comes back to me. But it's interesting that they're all coming to you. And quickly. You know, sometimes it can be so quick that it feels chaotic. But I still think you'll feel very comfortable in this energy. You know, 8 can signify a new beginning. The wheel certainly signifies that, right? Something is beginning, and it's beginning quickly. Something that's part of your destiny, by the way. All right, a lot of cards, but they are face up, so we are taking them. We have the 3 of Pentacles. First of all, let me bring this down. You know, just like I felt in your yearly, where the Empress and the Emperor, I didn't feel that they were side by side. And let me tell you, I mean, I've been doing tarot for a long time. You don't see that very often. So when you see it, like, pay attention because it's such powerful energy. So anyways, the Three of Pentacles is about something that you are uniquely qualified for. I often feel in the Three of Pentacles, it's my uniqueness is the missing piece of the puzzle, and maybe I'm bringing it to the table. This is a great energy of collaboration. This is a period where other people are admiring you for what you do and see you as, like, it's almost like no one else can do it like you. It doesn't mean no one else is doing it, but the way you do it in particular is unique to you. Almost like, I'm not in competition with anybody but myself, because I understand, like, just like tarot readers, right? Tarot readers read differently. Doesn't make one right, one wrong. At least, I don't think so. Well, there it is. There's the Hangman. Look at this. Ace of Pentacles connected to the wheel. I feel like the Ace of Pentacles feels like a blessing when it comes in, because it's something that comes into your physical world. First thing I want to tell you is I feel like there's something within your pentacles that is, if not changing, it feels like increasing. At least the potential. Because the Hangman is here now. So we do have to pay attention to him too. But anyways, the Ace of Pentacles. This is something that's coming into your physical world, whether it be an opportunity, and it has to do with your pentacles. All right, we have the Queen of Wands. So, can be you, Aries, can be another Aries, can be Leo, Sagittarius. She's our intuitive queen. We have the Five of Cups. Interesting. Just real quick, I feel like there's someone out there who's going to make up with someone, or maybe a few people of the past. You may have previously done something together, like collaborated in some way, like, like, I don't know, like we were a stage act, or we had a business, we had a thrift store, a consignment shop. I feel like it could be, I don't feel like it's like three sisters, because I feel like these people are different from each other. Anyway, what am I looking at? The Five of Cups. Now, I know that's not for everyone, but I do feel like that's for a few. All right. So, I feel like the Five of Cups and the Hangman are category, right? So they're connected. Both are kind of non-movement for different reasons. The Five of Cups is the energy of looking at, focusing on all that I have lost, right? Listen, maybe you've lost a job, and maybe it really hurt, but I feel like this is giving you a different opportunity, something different, or you are recreating something that maybe you used to do. And I feel like if you're doing that, you loved it. Listen, maybe three people were working together, and, something happened and they broke up. Anyway, so the Five of Cups is saying, be careful that you don't keep your focus on the things that you have lost. It's about turning around, because it's a five, so change, right? I need to look at that. Can I change that? And can I start to look at all that can be instead of all that I've lost? Because it puts me in two completely different types of energy. But it's my choice. I keep looking over at mercy. I'm kind and thoughtful towards myself and others. I feel like some of you are definitely, it's like, it's like I'm revisiting something from a different mindset, and I'm able to see the big picture of it, so to speak. You know, the hangman, the reason why the hangman's not moving is because the hangman's seeking wisdom on what steps do I take next. Now, the hangman and the wheel are mirroring each other. Let's see what's under the hangman. Six of Cups. Well, there you go. There you go. Interesting. You know, Six of Cups can mean many different things. First of all, you know, here we have a 5, 2021, and now we're in, which was a universal year 5, and now we're in a universal year 6, the year of the lovers. So 5 and 6. The hangman seems more connected to the 5 than the 6. So, and you know, I just noticed like this looks like an archangel like overseeing this energy. You know, almost like protecting it. Maybe it's Archangel Michael. Maybe some of you connect. You know, and I feel like if that's the case, you know, you want to feel what you're seeking is a sense of, you know, I want to say safety, but I mean that in like safe to feel able to take chances. Seek and ye shall find. So we know the hangman eventually will have the awakening, the awareness. So the hangman is also attached to this Six of Cups. So I was talking about the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is lovely energy. It's reminiscing. It's good memories. It's cherished memories. It can be of people, a person, or even a time, or the combination. The Five of Cups is looking at all that I have lost. But if the person in the Five of Cups would turn around, there's 2 cups. So I think I've lost, right? But really, I have yet to gain. You know, this Ace of Pentacles isn't here for nothing, right? It's to help you make some kind of, you know, it's interesting because first of all, connected to the wheel, that's your destiny, right? So it feels like this ace is meant to come in now. Meant to come in now. However that may show for you. With the Queen of Wands here, I feel like you should intuitively already know. Or have an inkling. Or, hey, maybe you're still in the hangman. All right, well, we have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. That's a good energy. I feel like that is a singular energy. And it's interesting because, listen, I may have been almost too comfortable within my life and not, I don't want to say challenging yourself. How do I say it? Like there's more expansion to be had. But in this energy, I'm quite comfortable. I'm quite content. And I'm not putting it down. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I feel like you have to travel to get to the Nine of Cups energy. You know what I mean? Like you had to go through, you had to have emotional clarity within your life to really live within the Nine of Cups. Now, I feel the 9 is also singular. So this can talk about what singular is now moving into 2, 3 people. Actually, Well, that's weird. That card goes with look at that. The King of Pentacles is just like in the wrong place. He's in the wrong deck. Interesting that I just found that like that. You like I take none of these things for granted. I feel like everything's a sign. I'm definitely going to keep him in the reading, and because he's coming from this deck, how he got from here to my table over here to over here. These cards I'm like hardly ever in. Interesting. Anyway, King of Pentacles can be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You know, the King of Pentacles is someone who looks at the big picture of something. And therefore, listen, I don't know. I just get this feeling like there's going to be forgiveness. And I almost feel like when certain people come together, like if there was something that happened, maybe something else happened where I start to look at that and I think, okay, wow, did we make a mountain out of a molehill? That can happen, right? That can happen. And if we, you know, I feel like what's one of the main things I've learned, really opening to my spirituality, is a sense of my own actions within something, right? Like I already know if I go aggressively against something that I can expect it to come back at me that way, right? So I've learned different approaches. I don't know what I'm trying to say other than I don't know. I feel like there's a certain freedom that comes with that. So anyways, the King of Pentacles. We're using the Gilded Tarot, and let's go over the spread, and let's go a little deeper, or a lot deeper. Alright, so we have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords coming over the wheel. That would make sense, because again, 5 is asking for change. Five of Swords talks about energy around you that feels toxic. Sometimes, you know, I mean, you just gotta leave the party, right? There's no changing it, type of thing. There's no changing them, but you can change yourself, right? You can remove yourself from it. So I feel like this is talking about, because it's coming over the wheel, so something new wants to come in. I have the 10 of Swords. Interesting. So I have the 5 of Swords. It goes immediately to the 10 of Swords. And I get the sense that who's ever in the 5 of Swords, and say I'm leaving a situation, don't be, like, I don't know why, but I feel like be careful that you don't take more than you need. Whether that be something physical, like physical things, or even just like their belief system, their thought process, right? I'm not taking that with me. I do feel like this is saying to us, if in the energy of the 5 of Swords, if there's like a refusal of change, I don't know why, it almost feels like, I think I have to be careful that I'm not like trying to make someone pay the price for something where yeah, maybe it'll make them down and out for a minute. But I don't feel like it doesn't. I feel like it doesn't serve you. It's almost like, how do I say this? Because I feel like I'm doing it because it was done to me, type thing. But I feel like the wheel wants to take you out of that energy and into different type energy, and that will take your intention also. Like you have to play a part in it. It's almost like, like some drama that just went off the charts. That went off the charts. And I don't like that the Ten of Swords is sitting over the Eight of Wands. Because again, Eight of Wands, when I think about it, bring about. So I feel like this is just saying in the Five of Swords, where there is some toxicity. Don't waste my time taking more than I need. Don't waste my time trying to make someone pay for something where simply leaving it is what will benefit me the most. Now, I'm not saying, like, if you're in a legal battle, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, if I'm having arguments with maybe someone that I used to collaborate with, someone that I probably, well, listen, it can be two different energies too. Let me take another card. Jeez, like everything is just coming out. We have the High Priestess. That's your intuition. That's your higher self. Look at this. We have the Two of Cups coming over the Hangman. Wow. I find this interesting because just like the Five of Cups, where I have to be careful I'm not focusing on just what I have lost, and I'm forgetting about all that I can still gain and all I can still build, and because my intention really is 9/10 of the law, so to speak. So if this is something that, listen, at the end of the day won't matter, it feels like I need to just let it go. Now, if that means I need to walk away, then that's what I have to do, because I feel like the wheel is moving you to completely different, almost like destructive type energy here. But the wheel is like light and, well, we already know where it wants to move you. First of all, we have the Two of Cups here, right? And then we have the Ace of Pentacles here. Maybe some of you, well, I mean, this could certainly speak of a relationship. And, it's just not worth the battle anymore, because this is completely different energy, the High Priestess and the Two of Cups. I mean, this is like night and this is day. Night, day. We have the Death card. Card of Scorpio. It's a card of an ending, so that a rebirth can take place. It's coming right over the Ace of Pentacles. It's like when you close a door, and I know it's got to be in this sword energy, then the rebirth can take place. We have the Nine of Swords. Wow. We have the King of Swords. Look at the swords. We have the Knight of Swords. I don't mind the Knight of Swords. King of Swords can be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, of course. And then look at this. We have the King of Cups. It's almost like I'm hearing from someone from the past. And I feel like up here, I almost feel like I'm living in hell. But nonetheless, I feel like, I feel like it's almost like a fear to free myself from probably someone or people or a situation. Looking right over at that king, this Nine of Swords. So I know this nine, or let me put it another way, this King of Swords puts me in the energy of like anxiety. The Ace of Pentacles, though, is bringing in this king. Now, male or female, by the way. The Knight of Swords is coming into the reading. So, this is someone this knight is bringing us some type of communication, some type of truth, something, right? It's interesting because here's the Ace of Pentacles. Like, here's the wheel. So everything below here belongs on that wheel. It feels like everything above here may be in my head. Now, it can't mean that someone else isn't causing that, but I do need to find within myself my own power, because the Nine of Swords, I worry, especially when it's also touching that Eight of Wands. What I think about, I bring about. Almost like I have a fear of leaving maybe this king. And I don't feel like it's because I'm attached any longer. It feels the opposite. And I find it interesting that maybe some of you are hearing. Well, I mean, we have the Two of Cups right here, which I do not feel belongs here. Doesn't mean this person can't be a soulmate. Soulmates come in, and for different reasons. They do come in to teach us lessons. A soulmate can come in to teach you what you do not want. This is what you do not want. Nine of Swords says, for some, you have to learn that. It is yet to be learned. The Nine of Swords talks about unnecessary worry, right? I worry so much that I create this energy of doom around me. And it feels like it's attached to this one king. What else do I have? Oh, the King of Cups. Coming over the Ace. It's like, boom, the door closes. Boom, here's the king. I do not like all the swords. But I do want to say I feel like all the swords that are in the negative can be changed. Because I feel this energy of like, there is a time, maybe it was a previous life where and I don't know if it's you or someone else, I feel like where I took more, or I took advantage, or I was the mean one kind of thing. And I feel like for some of you, it's like that karma came back to you in that form. Now, maybe if you just know that, you can let go of this worry. Like, okay, all right, well, listen, the full payback, right? It's the lesson, but the lesson is also about your strength, right? To end what is not serving you. Whether that means you can end it or you need to leave it, right? I can't control others, but I can control myself. I'm so sorry. I just realized we do have 3 kings out, don't we? Anyway, look at this. We have another ace. It's like the universe is setting this up. One can't happen though. It makes sense with the hangman, like the wheel. It's almost like a wedge in the wheel and stopping it from rotating, right? From moving. It can't move. That's the hangman. But the hangman's seeking seeking wisdom. I feel like, you know, as I'm in this hangman, you know, it's almost like I'm in this hangman energy where maybe I'm not doing a lot, but I am thinking, I am asking, you know, I'm asking for help from my guides, right? I need clarity here. And I feel like some of you are like, you feel like you have this realization of someone of the past who feels like or you're telling yourself is your real soulmate. Now, I do feel like they are a soulmate. And I do feel like for some of you, that's what you're meeting. I always say that's what's coming into your life. But listen, you're meeting each other along the path. So I feel like maybe this communication from someone of the past gave me the guts to leave what has not been serving me, right? It's like, oh, like I feel like, oh. It's almost like hearing from someone and it's just, oh, it's right in my heart. In a good way. All right. Something flipped. Page of Pentacles. Beautiful. Page of Pentacles is a path of knowledge. And we have the Devil. The Devil was in reverse. Card of Capricorn, though. You know, I feel like I need to say we all have light and dark within us. We all have good and bad within us. Our I don't know if I'm going to say job, though, is to find the balance within them, right? Because sometimes we need the shadow, right? Sometimes we need that. We need to learn also how to navigate, how to navigate through the shadows, because we're not guaranteed, even if we get what feels like lovely, if it just feels like it feels good, it still doesn't promise us that there's not going to be challenges, right? But when we learn, I feel like the Devil being in reverse here, I almost feel this feeling of I felt like I was stuck in it, right? I felt like I was stuck in it. But I feel like, could a simple phone call, a simple communication, a simple seeing of or mention of ignite something within you that allows you to, like the King of Pentacles, right? I see that big picture. I see the big picture. And I can't have this and have this at the same time. It's like they don't fit in the same atmosphere. So, I mean, this feels good, really good, but all these swords. Okay, I feel like because, and then here's another ace. Here's the Ace of Pentacles here. Here's the Ace of Pentacles here. I just realized for some of you, this King could be Scorpio with the Death card right by this King of Cups. It doesn't have to be. King Cups is someone who comes to the table, when he's in the upright, wanting to be in a partnership. Feels good with that special person. I feel many times it can be someone of the past. I know people are like, it's always someone from the past, but when you think about social media, we're connecting more and more to people of our past. Yes, we're connecting to the people who will be our future friends, but we're really connecting to a lot of people. I know on my personal Facebook friend, the majority of my friends are people I went to school with. You know what I mean? So when I say it can be from the past, it can be from the past. Okay. All right. Let me just pick this up, because I feel like with all these swords, I want Well, I don't want to pick up the Two of Cups because I feel like it's important that you know that you see that. And we'll put this Two of Cups over with the King of Pentacles. Some of you, he feels just right there. All right. Again, male or female. We have, hello, Emperor. We have the Moon, card of Pisces, your neighbor. Ruler of Cancer. You know, the Emperor can be a business owner, the leader. This is someone, you know, who wants to build, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like saying building, I want to build a following. I don't know so much if that's the right word, but that's what I feel like. I'm building a following. The Emperor, you know, listen, he's got to be wise. We have the Two of Swords. You know, I feel like some things don't come in like crystal clear. Some things you're meant to trust your intuition with. You know what I mean? Like you have to learn that like good things that are for me doesn't mean it's always crystal clear. Sometimes I have to go maybe through the shadow a little type of energy. Two Swords, though, kind of blocks that. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. You know, I feel like simply some of you are afraid for, listen, I'm sure there's good reason, but this is still energy that you can work out. Again, whether I have to leave it or we can all work it out type of thing. There is mercy. But the Page of Wands is my Fool's energy. Looking at, you know, it's like looking at the Two of Swords like, come on, man. Come on. You know, and it's weird because I feel like there's something that maybe you question whether you're good enough for. And the answer is you are. Yes, yes. You know, that potential is definitely there. And I feel like for some of you, it's like there's something within you, like something uniquely gifted to you, where there's an opportunity, because I feel like the Emperor is also representing like business ownership. Now, when I say business ownership, I could simply, you know, it can mean anything. Like I write songs, but then I sell my songs or I sing my songs, right? It can be any type of anything in the physical plane, I feel like. You know, I already know a lot of the heavy energy is, you know, from the past. But I feel like my job is now clearing it. All right, we have the Strength card. Beautiful. I mean, the Strength card and the Emperor. Wow. Yeah, to get to the Emperor status in the upright, there must be balanced energy here, right? Because, you know, many times the Emperor is responsible for more than himself. Strength card, though, is about you, your inner workings, right? Your inner strength. The beast within you. Like we all have that. It's like Beauty and the Beast, right? We all have that. And it is finding the balance within it, right? It's learning how to control those elements. And sometimes it's the freeing of oneself. 8 speaks of a new beginning. Look at this. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. You know, simply, I feel like you're holding yourself back from something, or you did, And if you have started to move in this energy, leave a comment, because I feel like that greatly helps the people who still are living in this sword energy. The sun. Wow. Look at that. The sun coming right under the Two of Swords. I feel like there you go. There's your signs. The sun is complete illumination. We have the sun and the moon. Complete illumination. That sun will shine right through that blindfold. So, the way, let's just say, will be shown, right? But it takes your action. This is something that will take your action. I feel it's different things for different people. I do feel mercy is is very important in this reading. Again, I am kind and thoughtful towards myself and others. Now, that 5 and 10 of Swords, for some, I feel like started as a little bit of drama that got carried away to the point where it broke people up. I feel like that, like if I look at that, like the King Pentacle from the big picture, I can clearly see that we were just in our heads. You know what I mean? Because I feel like if these people came back together, well, I feel true success is here. First of all, success is here for, I feel, everyone. But you gotta know it. Like, I feel like blindfolds and these swords, and the fear factors, like, I've got to look at that. Like, I cannot move forward until I look at that. So, we have the sun. Let's take one more. Card Leo, by the way. Okay, we're taking more than one. Look at this. 6 of Wands. Energy of victory. Wow. I feel like I've gone from not being sure people would value what it is I do, now to the energy of where people are valuing what you do. People are understanding what you say. People may be looking up to you. I feel like this is a trip. You know what I mean? Like, when you read tarot, what you got to remember is like, okay, the cards are so close together. It's almost like we move here to here, and we do, from here to here to here. However, this can be years, right? There can be years in between this. And I feel like, do you have a say-so? Yes, you do. You have a big say-so, and that is within your own energy, your own intention. Right? If I'm living in toxic energy and I choose not to do anything about it, well, then I got to know, and I've got to accept that that's what will come back. You right? It's just what's going to come back to me. But if I say no more, and I change my perception, my perspective, my intention to all that can be, like, I know that I'm working, first of all, that I'm a spirit, but I'm working with spirit on top of that. And when I trust in that, I feel like the sun helps to illuminate your way. There is no need for fear. And if there is fear, well, then look at that. Like, why? Like, look at it right away. Because I feel like once you move to a certain energy, really nothing can get through your energy field unless you allow it. We have the 3 of Cups. Well, I feel like we are celebrating. We are celebrating here. I know there's people coming back together for different reasons. I know that. I feel it very strongly in here. This is celebration. It's interesting because I had this great fear that I could never get here, but yet here it is showing me here. And when I say me, I mean you also, right? Here it is showing us. But it's also showing us what is stopping us from having what it is that we want. The Hangman, I never fear the Hangman because he's seeking true wisdom, not fake, right? True wisdom. And I know if you seek it, you will find it. And I feel that's a lot what the Page of Pentacles was also in your reading. So, hello. I mean, we have the Two of Cups. Let's just put that out there. For some of you, it's love, for sure. For sure. And for some of you, it's love of an earlier time. But if that's them, I want to say that the energy you feel connected to them is a happy type energy. Doesn't mean there couldn't have been some things, that happened, but the majority is like, I don't know, I feel like almost treasured. And that alone, listen, I never like to think that someone can, well, I mean, I don't want to say that the Knight of Swords coming in is like saving you, but I feel like it's activating you, because that's what the Hangman's looking for, activation. So I feel like you get that. You'll get that. And I feel like that's what starts the ball rolling. The new ball. The new chapter. Listen, business ownership, success roots that I can put down that may live long past me type energy. The sun is here. I'm so happy the sun came out, because I feel like it's giving you the illumination you need. Doesn't mean like all shadow. Well, yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. It takes away the shadows. And I feel like it will peek through that blindfold. The Fool in you is asking you to take a chance, to make a move. I can feel that. It's like your inner child saying, come on, come on. And I feel like when you do, wow. All right, guys, I think I'm going to leave it there, but I want to read Mercy. Mercy, right next to Miracle. That may mean something. This card asks you to notice the way in which you relate to people, including yourself. If you are kind and thoughtful towards others, you will have higher self-esteem. While you can't control how another person treats you, mercy and compassion are usually returned in kind. This card is a message to avoid gossip or criticism of yourself or others, and to continuously speak in loving and empowering ways. The higher energy generated by positive words will insulate you from negativity. This is the true meaning of judge not, lest ye be judged. Amen. I mean, I feel like we just got schooled. I'm going to leave it there, guys. I love you. I feel like there's a lot of messages in here, and I hope each of you find your place. Anyway, I love you. I thank you for everything. Thank you in all your ways you keep me alive. Truly appreciate it. So grateful for you. I will see you next time at my table. Bye-bye.